Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. I'm using this layout from my Redefine Creative Secret Not Secret Kit Club Accent Calendar, or Accent Advent Calendar. So I'll tell you about that in just a second. So actually I can tell you now. So that cut file is from that Advent Calendar. The navy paper there's from Creative Memories, and then everything else is from 3x4 cards that I just cut out. From El Studio Sienna, which is the aqua, and the pink and heart paper from the Little Moments highlights paper. So I'm using this picture and I mounted it on that floral paper from Pink Fresh Studios Indigo's Hills 2, the Valley paper. I just thought it really needed a navy accent. There's a lot of denim in that photo. And then I'm going to add in this journaling card from Becky Higgins' Project Life. I don't know what collection that came from. It's just a card I had around. So that will give me some space to journal about this particular moment. And this particular moment is 18 years old. So I'll tell you about that in a minute if I have some time. I did mount all of that on that kind of peach paper because I'm wearing a peach sweater there. And it's actually an ombre into a blue. So that is from Pink Fresh Studios Indigo's Hills 2, and it's the ridge paper. So I'm just doing that to give some contrast. And then that's going to go on that wood herringbone pattern blue paper. That paper is from Pink Paisley Indigo and Ivory. It's the number 2 paper. And I like that has some sort of almost a little peachiness at the top. It's not quite an ombre paper, but it's definitely at the bottom. It's darker going to lighter at the top. Now I'm just trying to figure out how much space I need on the bottom here. And the way I put that card in, I left myself kind of a weird space on the side. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that off so that the peachy pink paper so that it's underneath the memories card. So the memories card isn't totally on there. I like that because then it's touching the background paper, the peachy pink paper, and the cut file, and then the mat for the photo as well. I went to the sticker sheet here to try to fill in some of these because I liked that square sticker that says always better together, that has that kind of aqua color that's in the hearts. I'm still trying to use that Good Times because I was thinking about that, but I like the gold accent here, but I think it's too many words right there, which is funny. It's just too many words of different sizes, I guess. So that sticker sheet there is from the Indigo and Ivory collection as well, the Pink Paisley collection. And then I found a third one that says happiness is here with you. So now I really like that always better together there, but it didn't work very well. And I'm thinking about using the Good Times there, but it's a lot of words on the right side of the layout there. So then I went back to the sticker sheet and I found this blue floral sticker, and I kind of like that idea. And then kind of playing around with this one, which is more of a kind of aqua-y mint color, and thinking about putting it up there on the heart and just playing with this a little bit. I'm kind of liking the way this looks. So the story behind this is a photograph of my best friend and me and my husband at the time. She was my maid of honor, and when we got married, she bought us a bottle of Dom Perignon, and it was the first one I'd ever have. I mean, that was wildly expensive back at that time in our lives. Well, still is. But anyway, so we cooked a really great dinner. She made this awesome triple berry pie that she is really well known for. And then we had the champagne with the pie, which was fantastic. So I have had that on one other occasion for a celebration when I went into business on my own, which, yummy. It's really yummy. So anyway, in the meantime, I found that blue floral piece, that die cut, and that's from the Pink Paisley Indigo and Ivy Ephemera. So I put that at the bottom and then took the 2 stickers and put them one on the heart and then one on right at the top of the journaling card there, because that kind of eliminates the little step that you have between the edges of the pink paper and the journaling card. So I like the way that looks. I like to do that where I soften that edge. All right, and then I just used my Memento Dewdrop ink in gray flannel to ink a few of these pieces. It helps delineate them off the back of the paper. Now, the one thing I could have done here is I could have mounted all these flowers kind of up on maybe some foam, and that would have popped them off the page, but I actually was okay with this being a little bit more flat. There's a lot going on here, and therefore I think that works a little bit. I am thinking it needs something else, but I'm not quite sure what that something else is. I tried some chipboard a little bit earlier, but didn't like kind of how that looked. And this is not glued down yet, so I'm still working on edges and that kind of a thing. Sorry, guys. So, and there's that chipboard again, the So Lucky to Have You. When we were together, before we were even married, we called my best friend my boyfriend at the time his other girlfriend, and then after we got married we called her his girlfriend, just because the 3 of us spent so much time together, just because she and I were so close, and he really enjoyed her. So and this is the friend, for those of you who have been following me this year, who passed away. And the reason I'm scrapbooking this older photo is her sister gave me some photos with me in them. So I don't know if I even own this photo, but this came from her collection of photos. And so in the coming probably weeks, you're going to see a few of these very old photos. I don't have exact dates, but I do know like this is September 2001, so that worked. I did, not that long ago, I scrapped something from my bridal shower with her and a group of friends, a photo that she had, and I wasn't sure of the date, and I was going through some stuff kind of preparing to move next spring, because I will be moving, and I found the invitation for my bridal shower. I didn't know I even still had it. So cool, because now I know what the date of that layout is. All right, so I just took, in the midst of that, guys, I took those chipboard phrases, that So Lucky to Have You, and the My Favorite Things, and added those to the top and bottom to kind of border, to give a resting place almost for your eye. And then I wanted a little more gold because I had a little bit of it, so I grabbed those Studio Calico enamel dots and added those in, and I liked that I was able to do that because these are the big ones that are left over, and I always have a problem using those. So I had them peeking out behind the pieces in the layout, which I like to do if they're big, and then just on the chipboard. So there is the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye.